We have some seedlings for melon. This is watermelon, and this is just melon, and they're gonna go in ground this week or next week. Watermelon, it needs a lot of space, so we're clearing a large area. Each one of these plants has to be 5 feet apart from the other, so we're clearing a large area, and we'll cover it with wood chips, make mounds for each one, and then we'll plant them there. So the way I'm doing this is backward. I should cover everything with wood chips and then bring the seedlings, put them in, and that will be done. But because I'm working with a wheelchair, I would be the wheelchair will get stuck in the wood chips if it's a thick layer. So I need to bring the seedlings, put them in. I'm gonna leave them to grow so I can keep mowing around them as much as I can, and when they grow to be coming out of the area for these mounds, then I'll start to cover that with wood chips. This way I can come here more often. So that's what I'm gonna do now with the John Deere, with my lawnmower. I'm just gonna go get this. I put it on the lowest level, so it will mow very low, 1 inch, and then we'll go from there. I have 18 seedlings. 9 of them are melons, the small ones, and 9 of them are watermelon. And what I'm doing here is deciding the spots where they will go. They need to be at least 5 feet apart. So we're gonna do 9 this way and 9 this way. So the history of this area here. So the first year I planted the watermelon beyond those garden beds, and it did very, very well. Last year I planted the watermelon here and put seedlings in small mounds. Weeds took over, they germinated, but they didn't grow even 1 foot tall. This year in the fall we planted the whole area with cover crops to improve the soil. Here we planted lentils, and there is a lot of weeds taking over, but we keep planting. And this area here planted sorghum, also it's mixed with weeds. And here we're gonna do the melon and the watermelon. Over there is some wheat, winter wheat, that's growing, doing okay. And this dark green area is alfalfa. So every year we plant, the weeds take over, but we're making progress year after year. We're getting more crops and less weeds. So after I marked all the spots where I'm gonna put the mounds for the watermelons and the melons, I come with a pickaxe with the flat side, and I just dig a little bit dirt out of the ground, I'm going to bring about half bucket of compost, mix it with that dirt and put it back and make the mound and cover it with wood chips. So the simple way to do this with less effort is just scoop that compost, put it in the hole, and then just bring some dirt on top of it. And then add more, and then I bring that dirt on the top and move to the next. And here is how your mound should look like. It should be a minimum of 12 inches diameter. That's what we're doing here. The reason for doing this, there's two disadvantages in this soil. It's practically dirt, compacted clay, and the second problem is the weeds. That is impossible to overtake, impossible to control. We tried many things. We're not doing any chemicals, so the advantage of doing this is destroying all the existing roots for whatever weeds in that spot. Turning it. The second advantage is mixing this clay soil with compost will make it more loose soil, more rich soil for the plants to thrive, especially in the beginning. The added benefit of this compost, putting it in the bottom of the mound here, is that it is full of bugs. So these bugs will actually work this soil, and this compacted clay soil will be worked up by these bugs to improve that soil for future years. So that's additional benefit. By continue to do so year after year, the soil gets better and better. So here all the mounds are mixed between native soil, the clay soil we have, with compost, and all the mounds are ready. It starts raining, so I'm gonna stop, and then we'll cover them with composted wood chips, and then bring the seedlings later, maybe after the rain in a couple of days. So here the rain was not too hard, so I was able to cover all the mounds with wood chips and run back home before the rain gets too hard. Now it is 2 days later, because we got about 1 inch of rain the day that I finished this mounds. So I'll have to come back with the lawnmower and mow around all these one more time, and then we'll bring the seedlings. I have here the seedlings. The melons are a variety called Minnesota midget. and the watermelons. And the watermelons called Blacktail Mountain. So I'll do the first row watermelon and the second row the Minnesota midget melons, and we'll show you how I'm gonna do one, and then I'll show you after I'm finished with all. So here is the mound, and I'm gonna remove, just make, as I mentioned in previous videos, make like a volcano opening. If it's a seed, I would just put the seed there, but because we have seedlings, I will make small, I will dig a small area enough for that seedlings. That's good enough. So this is a watermelon, and we put several seeds in this, and cover it back with the dirt and the mulch. We're not going to thin it now. We're going to wait to see if it's needed to be thinned out, and if it's I'll have to go back and read the instruction how many to thin out. I believe it was to thin out to 3 or 4. This is already 4, so I will not do anything to this. I will leave it to grow. And here you see the melons on the right and the watermelons on the left. This variety called Minnesota midget melons, and this watermelon called Blacktail Mountain. It's the first time for us to try both of them, so we'll see how they're gonna work. Now I have to keep mowing around these as long as they are still contained into these mounds, so I don't run them over, and then when they are grown and start to get out of that circle or mound, I would start to bring wood chips around them gradually, so I still can come here as much as I can, and take care of them. And obviously when harvest time comes, then we'll make another video about harvesting. Thank you very much for watching. You will see me more often now with this mosquito suit, as it's dinner time for mosquitoes now, and I don't want to be their dinner. So that was the process of planting, starting from putting the seeds in seedlings all the way to transplant them. We will keep you updated if things goes wrong, or we'll give you, when we make some updates on everything we do, we'll make an update here on these melons and watermelons, and when time to harvest comes, we'll make an update as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe, like and share, hit the bell. You get notified for future videos. See you next time, and God bless.